Yes, my dear friend, welcome to the channel. This is Salon's blog. It is a great evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Yes, you are also in your evening or late evening. We are in the night actually. You are highly welcome to this very special edition. This is Salon's blog. Once again, you are welcome. Tomorrow is going to be Chelsea Burnley. How ready are you? How prepared are you? Remember, I will come your way about 2 to 3 hours to the game with my team lineup prediction. My lineup prediction always comes 2 to 3 hours to the game. And so tomorrow I'll deliver to you before the game starts. But before then, I have some exclusives. Yes, after now, I still have about 2 more exclusives to deliver to you before then. Dear friend, because if I have so much to talk about, but you know my time is very, very short. I usually want to spend with you 8 minutes, 9 minutes only. I don't want to stay for so long. So quickly, let's get started. Chris Sutton has said something which I have spoken about earlier this week. I think yesterday and the day before yesterday, I spoke about this. And I want to read for you what Chris Sutton has said. And I'll remind you what I also said yesterday. This is Chris Sutton speaking on Romelu Lukaku. Yes, our striker that is on loan with AS Roma. This is what he said. If you look at Lukaku through patches throughout his career, he has been prolific. He has been an enormous handful. He has all the attributes. He goes to Chelsea the second time, and you think, here we go. He scored in his first game, took all the plaudits and away at Arsenal. You think this is a really important goal for him. He hit the ground running second time around, and then he just fizzled out. After the Arsenal goal, he just fizzled out. I don't know if he wasn't in the best condition. In truth, maybe he let himself go a little bit. Maybe he lost confidence and he wasn't the same player. Hence, heading back to Italy. He's done well over there and intentionally. He's done over there and intentionally. When he went to Italy with AS Roma. In many respects, you could say, could Thomas Tuchel have got more out of him? But I do think a large part of it was down to Lukaku and not possibly looking after himself the way he should have done. This is from Chris Sutton, not Chris Sutton. This is Chris Sutton. Yes, the pundit, Chris Sutton, through Daily Mail. Now, this issue is coming up. Why? Because of the way the market is turning up to be in the summer. How things are going to play in the hand of Chelsea. With our FFP rules, Chelsea's hands are tied right now as we speak. Going into the market to spend 100 million to buy a striker, Chelsea's hands are tied right now. Lukaku is a split striker, meaning he can play with another striker alongside him. Like we have Nicolas Jackson right now. If Nicolas Jackson and Lukaku could combine, or even the one best option is Christopher Nkunku. If Christopher Nkunku is on form, he and Romelu Lukaku up front there will be dangerous. Will be dangerous for any opponent. I will say it and I'll keep saying it. I am not against Chelsea buying Victor Osimhen. I'm not against Chelsea buying Victor Gyökeres. I'm not against Chelsea buying Ivan Toney. No, but I'm looking at the bigger picture. What do we have? Do we have is our books well balanced? I am just scared that Chelsea will not be deducted points, that Chelsea will not be relegated. We have Everton facing charges. They were deducted 10 points and they are still facing some charges. We have Man City, 115 charges. There are clubs that are facing similar situations right now. And Chelsea, we are next. We are on the books. We are on the table. Going into the summer, we need to be careful on our expenditure. Dear friend, I'm happy this pundit also spoke about the same thing. Why can't we just take a critical look of that situation? If possible, I am not forcing it on anybody. I know Chelsea fans, we say Lukaku himself doesn't like Chelsea, this and that. But that was under Thomas Tuchel. And we know Thomas Tuchel is one coach also. If he doesn't like you, he doesn't like you. Maybe the style of play also doesn't fit Lukaku. It's as simple as that. We were in Chelsea when, how do you call him? This coach, Anthony, what they call him? Oh my goodness. I'll get back to that. Told Diego Costa through SMS that next season you are no more wanted here. Antonio Conte told Diego Costa after helping Antonio Conte to win the league, he just sent him a goodbye message. Hope I will not see you again next season. So it depends on coaches and the kind of strikers they want. This will go down if Pochettino himself wants Lukaku or not, dear friend. All right, now to Pochettino. Poch was speaking regarding Burnley game. And this is what he said about Burnley. Poch says Burnley will be difficult. They run a lot and are physical and play freely. They run a lot. They are physical and they play freely. These are the words of Pochettino. Meaning we must match them with physicality. We must match them with physicality and we must play our game according to plan. I hope with Pochettino identifying their strength, he will deploy the best tools in the rightful positions for that tomorrow, dear friend. Because tomorrow's game, it is a match that Chelsea must win. Chelsea must win the game tomorrow, dear friend. All right. In the news, sources suggest that Manchester United are trying so hard to sign Raheem Sterling from Chelsea. Really? I'll be the most happiest man if Manchester United want to help us to offload Raheem Sterling. I'll be the most excited man. Dear friend, this is just coming to the news about an hour ago. If Manchester United are truly in for Raheem Sterling, my goodness, happy Easter. What do you think? Let me hear from the comment section. Understand Ten Hag is a very big fan of Sterling and thinks he is the perfect solution to their attacking problem as they look to offload Anthony coming transfer. They look to offload Anthony in the coming transfer. So he's looking at Raheem Sterling as the best option in the attacking area. Well, dear friend. To some other news. Xavi Alonso again, and well, Fabrizio Romano reports that Xavi Alonso has just informed Bayer Leverkusen squad about his decision to stay at the club. Xavi told the players that he is staying. He wants to win with them and ready for Champions League football next year. Official announcement to follow soon from Bayer Leverkusen. Official announcement to follow soon from Bayer Leverkusen. That Xavi Alonso himself just informed his squad members, his players, that he is not going anywhere. He's not going to go to Bayern Munich. He's not going to go to Liverpool. He's not going to go to Barcelona. He's not going to Real Madrid. We were just informed. We just had a little hint also that Real Madrid are waiting. Look, I have a special episode on that. Real Madrid, they are targeting Xavi Alonso next 2 seasons. But right now, he just informed his players that he's not going anywhere. He's staying put with them. And next season, we're playing Champions League with them. All right? Some bad news for Manchester City. Bad news actually for Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, John Stones, Kyle Walker, Manuel Akanji are all out of tomorrow's game with Manchester City against Arsenal. It looks like we are handing Arsenal the trophy this season, on a silver platter. That is how it looks like right now. If all these players are out in Manchester City setup, then Arsenal is going to run riot over them. And don't forget, Arsenal's game against Chelsea is also just 2 days after Chelsea's game with Manchester City. Chelsea are going to play Arsenal with a weak team also in some, I think next week. After we play Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final, then within 2 days we are playing Arsenal. So that means that Chelsea is also going to meet Arsenal with a weaker team if care is not given. With a weaker team, a team that is already tied playing FA Cup semi-final with Manchester City. Chelsea is now going to meet them. So you could see They are meeting a weaker Manchester City and they will meet a weaker Chelsea. We are handing over the trophy, the EPL trophy this season to them. Well, we wait to see if they will take advantage, if Arsenal will take advantage of the situation. All right, quickly, I have some old news I want to bring to your attention before I let you go. Yeah. Bayern Munich's Oli Hoeneß, that's the CEO of Bayern Munich, has this to say. He said, I feel that it will be very difficult for Xavi Alonso, not to say probably impossible. I can certainly imagine him staying at Bayer Leverkusen to continue his job. He said this yesterday, and today Xavi Alonso announced that he is staying at where? Bayer Leverkusen. And now he said this yesterday, but today it was announced. All right? Chelsea have launched an investigation into the consistent injury crisis and are looking for the root cause and what they can do to ease the issue in time for the 2024-2025 season. That is the latest news from Cobham. All right? All right, let me just leave it because the rest I've already told you. Liverpool and Bayern Munich expect Xavi Alonso to stay at Bayern Leverkusen. Understand the impression for some time. So, well, it is done. It is done. Xavi is staying at Bayern Leverkusen for the next seasons. Dear friend, on that note, let me leave you here. I shall be back with more exclusives. Hopefully, before you wake up in the morning tomorrow, you should be hearing from me. Or maybe late in the night before you go to bed, I will surely be back with more exclusives and explosives for you. See you when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.